When driving to the Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center to drop off solid waste, securing your load isn't just a good idea, it's necessary. It's important to remember if it's not secured, it's considered unsecured.
An unsecured load is any load in a vehicle that's not secured or fastened in a way that prevents it from falling out of the vehicle while driving it. And that could apply even if you're driving slowly or a short distance or with not too many materials. It still is unsecured if it's not fastened to the vehicle.
Securing your load is crucial for several reasons.
There are a lot of good reasons to secure your load. First and foremost is safety. It can cause injuries and even worse when driving down a public highway and material falls out and another vehicle has to swerve or it hits the other vehicle and causes a dangerous accident. It's also important for the environment. It can cause litter when material falls out, and anything that hits the ground in Tacoma will get into our waterways and hit the Puget Sound.
And don't forget, it's the law. You can face fines or penalties for driving with an unsecured load.
There's both a state law and a city law. The state law states that you can't go on a public roadway with a load that isn't prevented from falling out of the vehicle, and that could result in fines. As well, in the Tacoma Municipal Code, there's also a law that says if you're coming to the Recovery and Transfer Center to drop off solid waste, you have to secure that waste load, and there could be a penalty for coming to our site with it unsecured.
A load is considered secured when it's covered in a manner that prevents the material from falling out while driving. Depending on the type of material, visitors to the Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center can cover their loads with a tarp or netting and then secure it with ropes, straps, or chains.
One thing that I like to do if I'm loading up a vehicle is ask myself, if I'm driving and I have to stop quickly or if I have to turn quickly, will any material potentially spill out? And if so, that's not secured yet, so there's more I need to do. In addition to the chains and straps and tarps or nets, you can also load lighter items underneath the heavier items to help hold it in. You can make sure to drive cautiously along the way, and you can also double check that your load is secure before coming to our site.
Whether you're heading to the Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center or driving from point A to point B with a load of items in the back of your vehicle, make sure to secure your load. It's not just about avoiding fines, it's about keeping our roads and environment safe for everyone.